Hello Lavender Group, I'm so excited to see you again and to send you a video. I've missed doing these. I do feel a little bit sad that we aren't at school yet, and I'm sure that you are also feeling a bit sad, but we're doing the best we can because we want it to be safe for you. So until we can go back to school, I'm going to carry on doing some videos and I'm going to carry on doing stories, and there might be another surprise coming your way, which is really exciting. So let's sing hello, because we haven't said hello to each other in a while. Good morning Lavender Group, good morning Lavender Group, good morning Lavender Group, and how are you today? How are you? I am wonderful because I get to send you another video. Okay Lavender Group, we've just had the weekend, so that means it's the first day of our week. You know what day that is. We touch our head. It is Monday. Today is Monday, Monday, Monday. Today is Monday, Monday, today. And some counting just in front of us. Let's count to 16. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good job. Okay, we're going to sing a song that I don't think we've sung in a while, and it's a little bit about our theme. So I want you to see if you can try and work out what our theme might be while I'm singing this song. We're going to do the wheels on the bus. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long. The hooter on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. The hooter on the bus goes beep, beep, beep all day long. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, swish, swish all day long. The doors on the bus go open and close, open and close, open and close. The doors on the bus go open and close all day long. There were 4 things I mentioned in there that are what we are going to be learning about this week. They were wheels, hooter, windscreen wipers, and doors. Where can we find those 4 things? Where can we find windscreen wipers, a hooter, wheels, and doors? Think carefully. On cars! You've got it! We're going to be learning about cars. Harley, I know how much you love cars, so I'm sure you're going to be very excited about this one. Cars is our theme this week, Lavender Group. And I've got some things on our table that are all about cars, and we're going to have a little look at them and a talk about them, and I've got some other things to show you. Are you ready? Okay, Lavender Group. On my table, the first thing that I have is a very big car mat. We have these at school as well. This is my one at home, and you can see in the middle here it looks like a farm because I can see 2 cows over there, and this is like the farmhouse, the barn, and here's a river. And then all around it is this grey part with little yellow lines on it. That shows us that this is the road that the cars like to drive along. Our roads that we drive on are black, and they have white lines all along the road, which shows us which side of the road we are allowed to drive on. Okay, right, then I have some plastic cars. This blue one is a plastic car, and I have a green one, that's a plastic car. And then I have on the other side, I have a yellow one, and I also have a red one that are plastic cars. Okay, then I have some metal cars. They are smaller than my plastic cars. These little ones here are my metal ones. And along here, let's count how many metal ones I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now these 2 are driving along the road, And these 4 over here seem to be parked. They are parked in the parking bays, which means they are not driving. They have stopped. And obviously, people who were driving them have gotten out and they have gone to do something. So these are parking bays. If mommy or daddy goes to the shop, they have to they have to park in a parking bay. All right, then I have on this side over here, whoa, I have a black car. Look at that. That looks like a very fast car. I think you would call it a racing car. Isn't that cool? I love that one. Wow, that's a fast one. Right, then I have this car over here. Who's in it? Oh, hello, Barbie. It's Barbie. She's going for a drive in her very big pink car. But excuse me, Barbie seems to be missing something over here. Something that normally goes over her head. What is it? It's her roof. That's quite right. Barbie doesn't seem to have a roof on her car. That's a little bit odd, isn't it? Now, a car that has a roof, but you can fold the roof down, is called a convertible. Convertible. It does have a roof, but you can put the roof down with a special button. So if it's a beautiful day, you can drive and all the wind can blow in your hair. So Barbie drives a convertible car, but if it started to rain, oh goodness, she would have to put her roof up very quickly, otherwise she would get very, very wet. Then I have one more here. I'm going to drive it here so that we can see what it is. What on earth is this? Does anybody know? It's called a car carrier. You can see there are some cars on the back of this car carrier. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when new cars have been made at a car factory, somebody might want to buy a brand new car, and then a car carrier would take the new cars to a car dealership where you would be able to buy a new car. So they put them on the back of these car carriers so they can carry a lot of cars at the same time, but they have to make sure they can't just fall off. So they have all sorts of brakes and things that keep them safe on the back of a car carrier. You might have seen 1 or 2 of them on the road before. Okay, I'm just gonna pull it back like that. It's reversing, and there we go. Okay, then I also, because you definitely see these when you're driving in your car, have some signs with me. I wonder if you know what these signs are. You might have seen this sign. Oh, let's get it the right way. Do you know what this sign says? Stop. That's right, stop. It says it's in very big letters, which means it's very important. And it has red. Red signs are very important signs. It means stop. So you would find this at a stop street, and whoever is driving the car would have to stop their car, and they might have to wait for other cars to go, or they might, yes, might be part of a stop street. So this is a stop sign. Have you seen this sign before? Have a look over here. What are those? There's a person walking. This is a zebra crossing or a pedestrian crossing. This shows where you are allowed to cross the road, and they call it a zebra crossing because it's black and white stripes, which is what a zebra looks like. And this tells you where you are allowed to cross the road. You can't just cross the road wherever you feel like it, because that is dangerous and not safe. So you have to look out for your zebra crossing, and that means, right, you can cross from one side of the road to the other side of the road. And I've got one more, I think. This is a one-way sign. So it tells you which way you're allowed to drive your car. You can drive it only up the street, or you're only allowed to drive it down the street. And it has a lovely arrow on it. Most of the signs are red signs to show that they are important and you have to obey them. Okay. Now, lavender group. What are cars? Cars are machines that drive on the road. They can also be called a vehicle. That's a funny word, isn't it? Shall we clap it together? Vehicle. That's right. It's got 3 sounds to it. Vehicle. And it drives on the road. Now, do all cars look the same? Did all of these cars that I have on my table look the same? Were they all the same size? Definitely not. No, some were big and some were small. Were they all the same color? Absolutely not. I have got blue cars and green cars and yellow cars and pink cars and black cars and purple cars and white cars and green cars. Cars come in all sorts of different colors and different sizes. Have a little think about your mommy or daddy's car. Are they big or are they small? And what color are they? Are they white? Are they red? Are they blue? Now we are very lucky because most of us have 2 cars at our house. Mommy has a car and daddy has a car. Some people don't have any cars at their house, or some people only have 1 car. I want you to think about your mommy and your daddy's car. Are they big? Are they small? And what color are they? I have a big car and it is a blue car, but Mrs. Tyndale at school has a small car and hers is a red car. Now, Lavender Group, why do we need cars? Why do we need to have a car? Cars get us from one place to another. You have a car so that you can go from your house to school. Daddy has a car so he can come from his house to work. Same as mommy. You can go from your house to the shop or from your house to your friend's house. So cars take you from one place to another. But they need something to be able to get there. How are they going to get there? Sometimes mommy or daddy might say, oh, we better stop at the petrol station and get some petrol. That's right. Cars need to have petrol in their petrol tank so that they can get from one place to another. And you can get your petrol from the petrol station, from the petrol tanks. That's quite right. Some cars have petrol and some cars have diesel, but the petrol is what gets you from one place to another. If you don't have any petrol, you aren't going to go anywhere. Okay, now, very important, when you are inside your car, what do you absolutely have to do? No negotiations, no ifs, no buts, no moaning. What do you have to do? You have to be in your car seat or your booster seat with your seat belt on. You can't decide halfway through your trip, oh, I don't feel like wearing my seatbelt anymore. I'm just going to unclick so that I can stand in the front, or I can stand between the 2 front seats and jump around. Absolutely not. That is very, very dangerous. You stay in your car seat or your booster seat the whole way through the journey, and only when mommy gets or daddy gets to the place where you're going and she's stopped the car and she's turned it off and mommy or daddy has said, right, now you can unclip, are you allowed to climb out of your seatbelt, because they are there to keep you safe. You, Lavender Group, are also not allowed to sit in the front of the car. Okay? The front seat is for grown-ups because that seat belt is made for if you are a certain height and you are not tall enough yet. So that front seat belt will not keep you safe. You have to be in the back, in your car seat with the seat belt on. The person driving the car is known as the driver, and the other person sitting on the other side is called the passenger. Those people sitting in the back are also the passengers, but they also have to have their seatbelt on. Everybody has to wear a seatbelt when they are driving their car. It is the law and it is the rule, and it keeps you safe. Okay. Now, the driver also has to follow lots of other rules. That's why grown-ups are the drivers, because there's always a lot of rules for grown-ups. So, daddy or mommy might be driving their car and you might see something in front of you and it has a red light, and then you might stop for a little bit, and then there's a green light and you can go. Do you know what that is called? A robot. That's right. Robots have 3 color lights. They have a red light at the top, they have an orange or yellow light in the middle, and a green light at the bottom. What do those lights mean? Stop is the red light, that's right. Go is the green light, and be careful is the orange or the yellow light. That means you need to start slowing down because the light is going to turn red and then you're going to have to stop. drivers also have to make sure they know what all these different signs mean so that they can follow them as well. It's quite a hard job being a driver of a car because you have quite a lot of important stuff to do. Okay, now Lavender Group, let's just have a quick look at, I just want to maybe have a quick look at this car over here. Just have a look at some of the parts of the car. Does anybody know what these are called down here at the bottom? Right, they are our wheels. That's right, we need these to go as well. So we have wheels. We also have doors. I don't think these ones are open. No, doors on the car. That's right. The roof of the car. There are lights, the front, and there are normally lights at the back as well. All right, and here's the windscreen, and there would be windscreen wipers there. Now today, when you do your creative activity, you're going to be using this part of the car. You're going to be using the wheels today. It's very exciting. And you're going to be putting those wheels into paint. So you're going to be driving your car in some paint, and then you're going to take your car and you're going to drive it all over your big piece of paper, and it's going to make the most fabulous car tracks all over your piece of paper. Now you can choose lots of different cars to do it with. You can choose cars that have big wheels, and you can choose cars that have little wheels, so that you'll have different sized tracks all over your page. I hope you have fun doing that, and don't forget to send me a picture. And I want you to try and keep that picture, because we might use that picture later on in the week for another one of our creative activities. So, Lavender Group, to finish off, we're going to sing a little song about our traffic light, or our robot, and it goes like this. Stop, says the red light, go, says the green. Be careful, says the orange light, flashing in between. Stop, says the red light, go, says the green. Be careful, says the orange light, flashing in between. Oh, I've so loved doing a video with you again. I will be sending you a story a little bit later on, so keep an eye out for that. And I'll see you soon. Lots of love.